Welcome, crown and glory to the Tarot Temple here at Spearit Vibes. This is your forecast for work and money for the week of February the 20th until February the 26th. Please be mindful about supporting the temple with your likes, your comments, by sharing and subscribing. Now, let's prepare for what messages the Greater Source would like to relate to you for this week. I'm sure you enjoy it, so please stay awake. All right, crown and glory, welcome back one more again to the Tarot Temple. I hope you're doing well. I want to thank you so much for your views on last week's work and money. I am very proud of the efforts, and I think that, I need to make that public. If I can say what I don't like, I can definitely publish what I do love, and I hope that you keep it up because I'm ready to give you more and more and more and more and more, because for some reason, crown and glory, you are showing up in other people's charts in their readings. So I need you to get to a place of being a premier sign. I don't think you've ever been a premier since I've started, and I've been on YouTube for 2 years. I didn't start on YouTube, but I've been on YouTube for 2 years. And look at this. Overall energy is the sun, okay? And oftentimes this is equated with your sign, and that is based on the Ten of Swords. What can you expect is the Eight of Cups, and that is stemming from the Seven of Swords with an outcome of the Judgment. Pretty good cards, some absolute cards. Some energies are going down. You have the conflict, inner challenge, and the supportive blessed energy that we'll discuss in a minute. The underlying energy is this Three of Cups. Now, for some of you, I see you walking away from something because maybe someone has responded to a partnership. I don't know if this is in love. I don't know if you partnering with a company, taking a job, or partnering in business. This could be personal business, like kicking partners, whatever you do, what you do. Yeah. And underneath there, I got the feeling this has something to do with a soulmate. Okay. Some of you, this is a divine karmic soulmate I'm hearing. Could see the confusion. And karmic soulmates come to iron out issues. Sometimes they wake you up to things that's going on in the world. It helps heighten your sense or your senses, okay? Make you more aware, more conscious about things in the world, in life, in your social arenas, okay? But this is definitely, as far as I'm concerned, meeting up with a soulmate, okay, by divine order, okay. And for some of you, you met that person at work, okay. Yeah. Somebody's you're gonna leave a situation, or maybe even leave work. Some of you, something's ending here. I don't know why, but something's ending here. You're leaving. This is like a final, I'm out. It's drastic. It's in. God wants this to happen. This has to happen. You know how I know? Because the Ten of Swords is here. This has to happen. It's like you have to give in to this. That's probably why it's been divinely guided, divinely put together. Okay? And it's all coming from this Seven of Swords. Now, I'm hearing sneaky, and I don't say that ever, really. I rarely say anything about Seven of Swords being sneaky. but that's what came. It could have been dealing with some sneaky shit going on. This is definitely somebody being hit up or hit back. Will hit me back, and and I come on and whatever. This could be a temporary leave. This could just be for the day. Okay, maybe you're just leaving for the moment, or leaving work for the moment, or doing some sneaky shit for the moment to be with this mate. Because whoever I'm talking to in your chart, whether it's you or someone else, they got somebody else. It's definitely somebody else who I would consider the main person. That's the person that they were with before they met you. Okay, they've been in their life already for a while. But for some of you, something is over. And I'm hearing somebody's been stabbed in the back. And more than likely by more than one person. But this is definitely giving in. But it's not like, for some of you, it's not like you want to. Because this is kind of like feeling pushed to do something, almost like a force, Some of you, this is an emotional move. Maybe the main person knows. But they're going to get back with you to come on based on some ending. But I keep hearing, but for some of you, this is your job. You definitely leaving work. But I see some of you going to be happy about it. Some of you going to see, I don't care if it's the feminine or the masculine, but you're going to see what's going on with this situation. It's going to be in broad daylight. Like they said in New Jack City, in broad daylight. You remember that? Yeah. Well, this is going to happen in the morning, in the daytime, when this issue comes about this week, when it comes to work and money. In broad daylight. Let's find out why this is happening in the broad daylight. But I'm still hearing some of you are going to be happy, Some of you are going to feel a little stretched about this, Some of you are going to be happy to see your baby, But it's definitely some of this is stemming from some drama. It's based on some drama. It's right here. In your neighborhood. Some of you is dealing with in the neighborhood. It's in the neighborhood. That's why I be telling, especially the masculines, like, if you're going to do some shit, don't do it around the main female. Go to the other side of town or something, or another city or state, if you just have to do that. But it's dangerous doing stuff right in the same neighborhood, vicinity, workplace where the main girl is. Because feminines, women, carry a lot of emotion. And I have been acquainted, and I'm not gonna say what type of acquaintance, but I've been acquainted with women who's ready to do some evil, dumb shit, even with men they have not even slept with. So I'm asking you, I'm urging you to step your game up, cause shit happens. This can't be controlled. This is not for everybody, but for some people, this happens. But it's not what you do, it's how you do it. And the next thing you know, you got a for my man bitch at some woman's door who may or may not even know what was going on. Drama. Trying to create drama. And I know sometimes you get a kick out of this shit, but it's not funny when somebody lose an eye. Okay? An old Roman saying, everything is fun until somebody lose an eye. Everything is fun until somebody get hurt. You see what I'm saying? And there's definitely some kind of hurt and pain here. Because this Ten of Swords is here. I'm hearing a wreck. Somebody's been a mental wreck. And trying to figure out why is this happening to them. I don't know if it's you, somebody, the cross watcher, I don't know. But it's, for some of you, it's stemming from some sneaky ass shit. I don't like it. All right? Again, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. And not only that, it depends on the type of person you're with. Everybody's not mature. Like I said about 3-4 weeks ago, there are levels to this shit. You got your young adolescents, you got your grown people, you got your adults. And what I have learned about grown people, they do not take responsibility for their actions. They're very superficial. And they think everything's supposed to be their way. They can be manipulative. It's hard for them to take responsibility for the shit that they do, for the actions that they take. It takes a big person to admit shit. It takes a big person to do things right. You know, doing it with class. It's a way to do everything. All right, let's find out why this, I don't know, somebody had to get a spanking in the temple. You know, just like back in the days when you went to church and people like, was the preacher talking to me? Hell yeah. Because your conscience was whooping your ass while he was spitting out all of that stuff. Non-committal, okay? Based on playing games and trying to put on a show, put on an act. Trying to make things seem like one way when it's not. This definitely happened or will happen or is happening. Either this is predictive, either this is a confirmation, or you in it. Non-committal. Some of you were pushed out. Somebody was pushed out of the home. Pushed out of the job. Okay? Stemming from some sneaky shit. Whoever this person is may be part of an organization. He could be a Freemason. He could be part of a gang. He could be, I don't know. He could be part of a labor union. I don't know. But it happened. And for some of you, having your other person come and pick you up. Maybe you can't go home, you know, if you ain't got no job. Yeah. But I'm also hearing this is not what you wanted anyway. You didn't want to be devoted to maybe this type of work. You don't want to be devoted to this type of relationship, you know. For some of you, you may be going back to the main girl. Because for some of you, you left because of this drama, or you're leaving because of this drama based on the main woman. And this could definitely be you and the main one. Because to me, this is the main thing right here. Okay? Somebody has to see the light in this situation. Some of you who are more on a spiritual path, you have to see what it is that God, or where God is trying to lead you. This person came into your life for a reason, to lead you to where you need to be. To help you see where you need to be, where you need to go, who you need to be with. But like I said, for some of you, this is a permanent move because the Ten of Swords is here. For some of you, it's temporary until things can be resolved or until you find something new. And you have what I believe is a wonderful outcome. You're going to get some help here, some aid. Maybe it's from the other woman or the other man. Some additional information based on this drama, based on this. Because to me, for some of you, this is a problem. Somebody hasn't been showing up because of this. The magician is somebody who can play games. Now, it's in the upright, so this let me know they got their shit together. It doesn't mean that they are spiritual and on the up and up, although some of them are. Okay? I don't know if he feel like he's got to do it for the organization. I don't know if he feel like he's doing it in the name of God. I don't know. Because, you know, some people do evil in the name of God. Because their intellect and their conscience can't seem to understand they're doing evil for evil is not of God. But it can still have its place. Because I say there is like an awakening here. Okay? Being able to put something together. Seeing it in broad daylight, baby. Broad daylight. And in the end, you're going to receive what you need. This could very well be you and hitting somebody up to come and pick you up, you know, to come and help you. You know, maybe you moving out of the crib. Didn't I tell you that? Want you out, not devoted anymore. Because you've been there for somebody else. You've been playing games. You've been putting up a front. Because that's what the magician does. He puts up a front. He makes things look real that are not. That's why it's called magic. You being a go-between for somebody else instead of being where you feel where you ought to be. Okay? For some of you, you like this, you're not devoted because you want to be somewhere else, maybe be independent. This could also be independent. You're going to do your own thing. See what I'm saying? Because oftentimes, the magician is a promoter. Okay? This could be, or he can be, this could also be going on a spiritual journey. Okay? This could be going on a spiritual journey. And maybe you have partnered up with someone that's taking you there. Like I said, for some of you, this is by divine order. And I feel like if whoever this applies to, you met them at work. Yeah, a lot was coming at you or them too when you met this person. And they were caught up in a lot of drama. You or them. Some of you, this is exhaustion, okay? And this week, you just going to take some time off and do your own thing, and you calling in, you know, because I feel like you don't want to go in and you kind of losing interest. You know, you're losing interest. You want to do your own thing, and some of you will. For some of you, this will be a permanent lead. And you're going to maybe make a good judgment about where you can go and get the kind of help that you need in order to move on, to progress, to do your own thing. Because oftentimes, like I said, the magician is someone who is independent. He could be producing music. This could be a spiritualist. This could be, like I said, for some of you, it's a spiritual journey. And you heard the call. You're going. Maybe you are with a group. Okay? But for some of you, this is partnership. You just met this person, but there's some interest here. What's the conflict? The Queen of Cups. Then I say getting some help for some of you. And for some of you, you're falling in love. You've caught feelings. That's a conflict. That's why it's drama here. Also, some of you it's something about your sixth sense, you know. Some of you, this is a write-up, okay? This is like an HR person. I don't know what field you're in, but usually it's dealing with like social work type of positions, you know. I don't know if you're in healthcare, clinical, but this could be some type of administrative position for a company as well. And whatever it is, the company, she sensed this. I don't care if it's masculine or feminine. The feminine aspect sensed this stuff, probably did a follow through or follow up on whatever's going on. Had to write this up. But for others of you, this is the interest, the lover, the one that's falling in love, whether it's you or them. Now, for some of you, this person wears their hair red or orange, okay? And I'm also here for some of you, the conflict here is somebody's birthday. I'm seeing it here and I'm seeing it in the sun. Somebody's birthday, maybe a child's birthday, the woman's birthday, your lover's birthday, the one you leave is birthday, I don't know. Somebody's birthday. It's a conflict too. But the conflict for others is how to assist or to get the assistance. Let's see what's going to help you this week. Ooh, the Nine of Swords is your help. Okay? For some of you, this is taking a new position, a late shift or early morning shift. One of them shifts where it's hard to get up. Okay? It's one of these shifts where you have to be at work, let's say between 11 and 5 o'clock in the morning. And you have to be up early to do that. But that's going to help you. Something about the shift. Okay? Maybe you need the daytime, to get other stuff done. Maybe it'd be better for you based on this ending, this drama. Some of you been stabbed in the back over and over and over and over and over again. This is dealing with it. What will help you is to deal with it. Deal with this stuff, sort this stuff out so you can get done with it. Okay? Some of you need to get some mental help, some therapy, some counseling. Okay? You need to get that. You need to decide to do that. Okay? And yes, you have very enlightened psychics who can help you with this. You can go to an actual counselor, actual therapist. For some of you, this is dealing with the shift. Okay? This is accepting a new position, some of you. You are going to be accepting a new position, some of you. So let's sum it all up. Let's sum it all up, and then we'll get you a Spiritual Vibe Oracle message. And while I do that, go ahead and support the temple, because those thumbs and those comments add to your forecast. It allows me to provide you with more insight with my new devices. You know, I have my newest deck. Okay, we'll keep that. By Spiritual Vibe movie deck, I have the roll of the dice, and you have definitely been coming out a lot, even in my personal readings. You've been coming out a lot with the dice. They are very interesting. You know, you can get your planetary lineups and so forth, your chakras, all of that good stuff. M, or the initial M, may matter. Something that starts with M, the sound M, male. Okay, that may be coming through this 7. This is what we're summing it up. That may be with this Queen of Cups. I told you she was reporting something. You know, a lot of times they send you your separation notice in the mail. Mail. That's summing it up. But there's definitely a walking away. Okay, let's get you a Spiritual Vibe Oracle message, and then we'll close out the temple. I hope that you enjoyed your reading or got a lot out of this. Got you some guidance, some insights. You know, and she's also telling me when it comes to this 9 of Swords, for some of you, this is about accepting some stuff, taking responsibility. You know, thinking it through and really taking some responsibility for whatever is going on here. Okay, there it is. Then you cannot make this shit. They go to party. I don't know if you, that's that third party, underlining energy, therapy. Didn't I just say that? Thank you so much for tuning in to the Tarot Temple Woman again for your work and money. It has been a pleasure bringing you your message this week. Don't forget to support the temple. And I can't wait to bring you another one next week. Till then, remember to walk by faith and by sight. Take care, Crown and Glory. Hotep, one love.